week 74. Week 74 becomes an 11. Excuse me. So week 74 becomes an 11. 7 and 4 is an 11. 7 is trust, faith, flow. And 4 is the heart chakra, obviously. And so it's trust in your heart. And the 11 is like two individuals just staring at each other. It's the mirror self. The mirror self. So very much about the mirror self today. And the vision that, well, the energy that actually came through when I started to meditate this morning was great shards of light coming down through my bodies. And in every chakra, as it came through and flooded every chakra, I sobbed with this incredible love, but it was like, you know, it was a great, I knew that it was a love that was being given for healing, unconditional love being given for healing, and it moved through every chakra. And at the, after it had moved through every chakra, I had the vision of the saxophone, a man or somebody, let's say a man, because I think it was a man, but I don't know that it really matters. But it was somebody was playing a saxophone. And the saxophone, you know, musical instruments help to heal us at different organs of the body and different aspects. So the saxophone is very much about the heart chakra and healing the heart chakra, and it heals the deep sorrows that we may have held buried down within us. And so I saw him playing the saxophone, and I guess, you know, what I felt with the energy was that, you know, healing, felt, I guess, maybe grief, maybe sorrow, I don't know, but there was definitely this, I couldn't pinpoint anything, just this immense energy just flooded over me through every chakra. And then after that, as I was coming out of the meditation, I saw the masculine and the feminine walking forward hand in hand. So again, it is about that healing, and that is what the month of August has been all about. The healing of the divine masculine and divine feminine as they come together, you know, as above, so below. And 4, 5. Anyway, it was beautiful, a beautiful healing. But I had tears rolling down my face and just non-stop. It was really very beautiful. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. I think I've lost. I think I've lost the order. No, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's have a look. So the first card that has come out today is the Empress. And the Empress is very abundant. And this reminds me of something I was going to say earlier about abundance. Because when we heal the masculine, the divine masculine and divine feminine, we also heal an aspect of lack within ourselves, and abundance begins to come in. It flows, and it just starts to come like that 74. So there is flow of abundance, of heart, of love, of all good things begin to come. And this is, you know, the first card. So it's like the intention, the first rung of the ladder is the Empress, and she's very abundant, and she's, you know, very evolved, and she's definitely balanced with her masculine and her feminine. And so that's leading us through. The second card is the 6 of Swords. And this is saying that we are moving to calmer waters. So we may have been going through some emotional stuff. And also this is like passing through from the fourth dimension and into the fifth dimension, because as we pass through the fourth dimension, we have to pass through, it's like we need to pass through a body of water, because the fourth dimension is all about the emotional body and the emotions and mastering the emotions. And we must pass through a body of water to get to the other side, to somewhere that is calmer and more balanced. And this is the card that is saying that. And this is the second card. So this is the card of relationship. So it is very much to do with relationship with yourself, relationship with others, relationship with the masculine, relationship with the feminine. And the third card about coming into your power is the Queen of Cups. So, you know, that is it, mastering your emotions. Mastering your emotions, and that's what the Queen of Cups is doing. And the fourth card is the Chariot. How perfect this is. Things are moving on. And also this is about the balance between the light and the dark, the masculine and feminine, the yin and the yang, and bringing this movement forward, that things are being stirred up in order to be healed, moving on to a better place. And the fifth card, I have a lot of cards here today. I don't think I can count. The fifth card is the Lovers. So the fifth card, we're talking in the throat. This is about the truth of the balance between the masculine and the feminine, or the twin flames. This is, you know, your higher self coming down. Listen to your higher self, listen to your intuition, and communicate that. Communicate from the balanced part of the self, balanced masculine and feminine. So great healing in relation to truth regarding the masculine, divine masculine, and the divine feminine. And the sixth card is the King of Swords. So here we have the masculine who has come into his truth. He has mastered his truth. He's holding the sword of truth, and he holds his position very firm. He's learning to rise above the clouds. He's not completely there, but he's learning to rise above the clouds and coming through a great transformation with the butterfly between the two crescent moons there. So this is showing that there is actually a transformational time going on for the divine masculine in regards to coming into his truth. And the seventh card is the Hangman. So this is saying, but it's not complete yet. It's still in limbo, a little bit in limbo. There's still a waiting period. So it's happening. It's trying to get there. It's like the visions that I had of healing all of the deep wounds within, and the masculine, feminine walking forward. They are walking forward, but there is still a little bit of a waiting period, not completely there yet. And the eighth card, which is the the goddess card, the divine feminine card, and also it's about the soul's pathway. There is a need to spend some time alone still. So like the previous card says, not quite the right time yet. Need to trust. The seventh card saying need to trust. It's still a bit of a waiting period. And she is saying that divine feminine is saying, continue to take some time out, continue to find somewhere away from others and spend some time focusing on your emotions, and come in touch with your intuition. As you can see the moon up there, allowing yourself to be fully in tune with your emotions so that you can be fully in tune with your intuition. And the divine masculine, the ninth card, is suggesting that you stand your ground, but this is also saying keep your balance between the two worlds, because the two worlds have not yet fully merged. So there's a need to you've got one foot in both worlds until you can manage to be fully merged within them all. So it's saying, and if you like, this is a masculine card here, and it's masculine in the masculine chakra of the divine masculine. And it's saying that he's got a foot in both worlds. So he's not completely transitioned yet into the fifth dimension. He's still making his transitions. And today is numerologically 55 day in the way that I do it, which is all about truth and, you know, being in your truth and embracing the changes that come when you are in your truth. You know, it's double throat chakra. You know, it's a very brave place to go when you are ready to fully transition into the world of the throat chakra. It's the first chakra moving up into the spiritual realms after you've crossed the bridge between worlds. And a lot of things come up when you are standing in your truth because other people don't necessarily resonate with you. So you have to stand your ground, stand firm, and hold your space of truth. And that's the message for today. And now we're going to have the light codes of unconditional love to heal all wounds that may be still living in your chakra system, anywhere in your chakra system, not just the heart. You know, the heart obviously is when you have an open heart, all your other chakras are able to begin to heal freely. So this is about taking that unconditional love of self into all of your chakras, because your chakras are other worlds of you. They are all aspects of you, all personalities of you. They are your multi-personality disorder thing that goes on within us. Depending on how healed they are, depends on how balanced we are on each level. So we have to love ourselves on every level, on every step of the ladder as we move up. So this is about receiving the beautiful unconditional love of Source into all of our chakras so that we can heal on the deepest, deepest levels.